And how did you get to film yourself? Because for film, I mean, first of all, I can imagine because you were, it seemed as if you grew up an observer.
Oh, yes.
And loving to be an observer. You know, the camera lends itself to this. But then the camera is expensive equipment.
Yeah, it is. You know, when I started handling a camera, it was when I was in Switzerland with Amakosi traveling for a tour. Then there was this guy who was a Nigerian guy. I used to see this guy holding something. I didn't know it was a camera those days. It was in the 1990s. I didn't know it. So I had an interest. I went to that guy. I said, "What is this?" Then he started teaching me. He started saying, "This is a camera." I said, "Oh, I haven't seen something like this. I only know about cameras, still photographs, but not video cameras. Those days, videos, they were rare in Zimbabwe." So when I started getting interest to learn, I saw Tsitsi Dangarembo. Tsitsi was in Germany. So she started to say, "Priscilla, I can also do it." She was studying film in Germany. So Amakosi director Kontimhlanga bought a video camera. Then I started using it. From there onwards, I became one of the first black women in Zimbabwe to use a video camera. So I'm proud, really I'm proud. I'm a pioneer. We have pioneered some of we are pioneers.
Fantastic, fantastic. That's really great. And what are they really doing at Amakosi? I mean, I'm in touch with Kontimhlanga. But he's in Harare at the moment for the protest theater festival.
Okay. Yeah.
I will meet him on Sunday, but I don't know much about Amakosi other than a lot of people refer me to it and say Amakosi.
Yeah, Amakosi is one of the first, township theater to establish a cultural center. So there is a big, huge cultural center in Zimbabwe. It's the first kind of in Zimbabwe cultural center. So it trains a lot. We came from Amakosi. I came from Amakosi myself. It trains a lot of young people, and some of the guys you see which are excelling in the art industry, they came from Amakosi because they train a lot. It's training young people and also presenting other theater programs and other artistic programs to the country.
Where are they based?
They're based at Old Force Road. Old Force Road, yes.
And that means they are also based in a township?
No, it's a township. They're based at Old Force Road, but it's between Makokoba and Lobengula Street. So it's most of the people who are trained at Amakosi, they come from Makokoba, they come from other townships as well as nationally. Yes.
Okay. And I mean, at the time when you were growing up and starting to use the camera and became a woman in the arts, did you have many like-minded sisters around, or were you very alone?
I was alone that time because few women, few of us, we used camera because camera is very expensive, as we have said. So I think it was another challenge for women to have their own equipment so that they can learn. But I realized later, to 2010, that there are no women who are on technical aspects. There are few women who are on technically. So I thought this has been my dream since 1990s to set up a film. So my vision is to set up a film school in Bulawayo, because Bulawayo I don't have a film school. So I'm working towards that vision. Before I die, I want to put up a film school in Bulawayo, because now I have set up a film. So I want to teach women, because when we talk of film, you hear of production secretary, we hear of costumes, we hear of makeup, women who are taking up those departments. But what about directing? What about script writing? What about editing? What about being a camera cinematography? What about being, those technical jobs? What about being a sound engineer? So my aim is really to say, look here, women, we have to stand up and take up those challenging jobs. Like, it's not easy, but we have to train them. If we get resources, it's better we train more women than even if we don't have resources, we'll make sure that we have a number of women who are trained in because the editor interprets the whole story. People don't know that the editor can change your story. The editor can destroy your story, can make your story beautiful. So it's a an editor does. An editor is a director. An editor is a camera person. An editor is a set designer. An editor is a continuity guy, because you need to know. An editor is a costume designer, so you need to know all those departments. So I encourage women to take up the editing jobs. Please, women, I encourage you to take those male-dominated jobs in the film industry, please.